So we just did plantar flexion, and now I'd like to address dorsiflexion. Again, I like it that it's not this, but very specifically oriented underneath. I shouldn't say underneath, it's actually superior to the calcaneus, to the subtalar and the midfoot section. Trying to get into the dorsiflexion very oriented, very specifically, I would grasp the calcaneus and then go above to the calcaneus area, midfoot section here. Hold it. Learn something important, that if I grasp too hard here, it's painful. So that must be why the emphasis is on the interosseous web, to try to make it a little less specifically pointy. Plus I have bony fingers, it doesn't help. And for dorsiflexion, I'm going to go into grade 3s and 4s. I can feel here. Is that too hard?
Nope.
No, okay. I practiced my interosseous. I can go to the end here. And then of course, I don't need to go all the way into plantar flexion. I already did that. So I'm going to call this grade 3. And then I would move into, once I knew that how much motion I had available to me, I would move into grade 4s. Is that too hard?
Nope.
Okay. And what's fun about this, or interesting I should say, is the need to focus on both pushing up with my right as well down with my left. And like I said, I really like the specificity of this. I won't forget it. And that should be 10 grade 4s. Then I would move into eversion, since eversion is limited. And of course, she has to have everything available to her. Again, specificity is not just grabbing this like an old therapist would do. This old therapist might have done, certainly not now, but 30 years ago, that's pretty much what we did. I would hold on to the midfoot and the calcaneus area. And I like, again, I'm going to remember this about Maitland, it's not just focusing on moving the ankle joint like this, but moving the entire leg. So you get much more of a natural movement. So here is inversion and eversion. There's not much here. I don't know if he's particularly stiffer than most people. I'll have to go check. But here we go. I will go into grade 4, eversions. Is that too hard?
Nope.
My thumb's too pokey?
Okay.
All right. Okay, and it's actually a fun one again, trying to get the leg to move at the same time I'm putting pressure on the ankle. And that was 10 grade 4s. And of course I would complete the session with making sure that she knew at least one good hip self-mobilization, one good stretch for soft tissues, one for the knee that didn't cause her knee problems, and at least one for the ankle, as well as a beginning strengthening program. I would also double check to make sure the lateral aspect of that high sprain reported in our case hadn't left any sequelae like binding down the lateral peroneal nerve or anything else that might be bound down and stopping tendons from moving freely. So she might need some friction massage to ease up that scarring. What else? As time went by, I would check to make sure there was no nervous tissue that had shortened and needed stretching. As well as, of course, teaching any icing or heat, as I think we talked about in the very beginning. Stretching, strengthening, ice, heat, perhaps electrical stim, self-mobilizations. And I think that's it. Okay, thank you. Bye.